Trying to save her. Show me senses. Each one of the federal ones still makes it 6.
Echo 1, can we get an update on that 911 call?
You're Charlie 11 responding to 911 call.
Hey there, Fred. Oh, shit.
We get clean. Echo 4 on that. Anybody have eyes on Echo 4?
Hey, dude, still trying to get over there. What's the description?
It's a power car pulled before a police car. Like a gold police car, police on the side. I got an Echo 4 by Slab City, Outer River, Bird, Airline. I got search for the suspect.
As I'm shots fired at my vehicle, and the vehicle is going to be heading down on continued shots fired at the vehicle, passing the dollar bill is going to be continuing towards the cafe. Continued shots fired at my vehicle. Now passing the cafe, we're going to be on Route 6. Now we're going to be passing the customs, the Ellis Customs. Now we're going to be behind the Ellis Customs. Spun out, 1050 bound on a pole. Realized we're at each other now. He's going to be heading back onto Route 68, headed back towards Dollar Pills. He's going to be attempting to pull into the customs. Failed. He's now going to be in front of the Ellis Customs, right in front of the, continuing towards the shots fired. Continuing shots fired. We're going to be now passing the fruit stand. It's successful. Shots fired.
I go for Echo 1 on my screen. We're going to be continuing down on that track next to the prison. Shots fired. Lethal is authorized. We're going to be continuing down Bolingbrook. We're going to be off-roading now onto, you just took a big major flip. We're going to be getting on Route 68 now. We're going to be continuing down Route 68, heading in front of the LLC. She's 1015 with vehicles. We're going to be continuing down Route 68, passing the cafe now. Shots fired. She's shooting at vehicles. We're going to be continuing down Route 68, passing the dollar bills now. Shots fired. We're going to be continuing down the dirt road behind the 24/7. She just spun out. She has a tire out. Hit, successful. She's out of her vehicle. It's going to be a female. She's going to be down next to the 24/7 on Route 68. shopping now.
Hey, what's going on, man? How you been?
I'm good. How about you, sir?
Good, man. No, you don't gotta call me sir. It ain't like, it ain't like that, bro. We good, man. We good. All right. Let's start it here real quick. Thank you, everyone. Let me just see the other guy.
Okay.
Give him 2 minutes. At 34, if he's not here yet, we'll start on our own this minute.
Okay.
How much time you got left? Quick.
I got no time left, man. I got my trainee here right now.
Are you fucking dude?
Yeah, I told you.
I do it. 10 minutes have already passed.
Why? What's wrong? Don't worry, I'm still around the area.
No, he's big man's gonna get off, man.
Yeah. It's alright, I got a picture of it.
What? Send it to me. I need to see it.
It's far. It's a far shot. It's a far shot. It's a far shot.
Dude, night. That is amazing.
It's a far shot. One Lincoln 03, show me on under CID UC work by Panorama Drive. Alright, man. The other guy has not showed up, so we will start this.
Alright.
Deacon,
Yo.
here's a tip for you. So, we're currently discovering some bodies. We're driving past Duncan House, and blood is leaking from the truck. So, for future reference, there should be some bodies that float up. There should be some body bags, like Dexter, that have been flown up to the surface next to the boathouse on the Alamo Sea beach. Just look forward to that, okay?
Okay. Yeah, once I'm done with training, Alright.
Yeah, I see it.
Perfect. You see this right now on my screen?
Yeah, I do.
Have you ever RP'd before? Or have you ever roleplayed before?
No, it's my first time.
Alright, cool. So, the first time, it will be a little bit funky after it's but it's nothing complicated, right?
Okay.
Okay, you're not allowed to screenshot any of the slides unless I tell you to, which I will be letting you screenshot new stuff down the slides. Obviously, respect everybody in the PC. Yes, yes. As part of the Leo training, once you are in the group, you will run off 3 strikes. Obviously, if you get the 3 strikes with the other law enforcement, okay?
Yep.
Perfect. During this training, we will go over policies, procedures, types of vehicle uniform, grooming, and clothing, and so on and so forth. Okay?
Yep. Alright.
Field roleplay. Field roleplay is basically just breaking out of character. So you're gonna notice we call it scenes in the server. So when you start something, a scene, basically, you have to keep in character the whole time. Try not to break out of character. If an individual, like your peer, your coworker, or a civilian is breaking character, you are allowed to let them know that they are breaking character and to stick to the script, right? Okay.
Okay.
There's different types of roleplay. There's vehicle deathmatch, which is running over a body over and over until he dies. That's unrealistic and has a cost. You can love tap a civilian till he drops to the ground. When he drops to the ground, you utilize procedure to take out your taser or your gun and make sure that you're arresting the individual. Okay?
Yep.
Random deathmatch. You're not allowed to pull out your sniper or any weapon of some sort and just start killing people in server. That's a big no-no. As a civilian, they know that rule as well, so don't worry about that. And just for you as being a cop, you always have to use lethal force when you visit one. Okay?
Alright.
Obviously, communication, role play. Like I told you, if somebody is talking out of character in a scene, that's the role play. Just definitely let them know that, hey, snap back into it, because some people may not like the way you talk to them, or for example, you shot him in the arm. He's saying that he's not shot. Well, you obviously hit him, right? I mean, he's gonna have a bullet wound in his arm, and it's gonna show in the game. Anyways,
Okay.
so in an instance where there's a failed roleplay, like a hard one, 1022 is a code, which means just like dismissing a scene. I'll give you an example. Let's just say somebody's arguing about not being dead, but you clearly headshot them and they're done, right? You can call it 1022 if the scene is just completely ruined, right? It's too messed up. And one of the admins will show up and say and justify whether it's dismissed.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
Metagaming. So metagaming is knowing something in IRL and using it in game. So, for example, what you saw there was a civilian go in our chat, and you kind of heard the whole thing go down. There's obviously an investigation going on, and he's one of my CIs, basically in the game. But he's telling me in IRL that this is about to go down. Now, am I supposed to wait at the boathouse like you told me to? No, I have to find a way in game to find myself at the boathouse, whether it's leading, like tailing a car, tailing a civilian, or I'm just on patrol in that area, right?
Yeah.
So if you and your friends are playing together in RP, and you're a cop, your friend is a civilian, and he's telling you some stuff, don't be so obvious that you know something, right?
Yeah.
Map rules. As a player, you're not allowed to have any mini map on. You can keep the overhead name display for the names. I think it's a little tough when you don't have it on first. You can have it on just the names, the mini maps, you have to turn it off. Okay.
Okay.
Because you're gonna start realizing that it'll be hard to tell who you're talking to in game if your name is not showing up above the head.
Yeah. Okay.
People weapon usage, use lethal only when you ready to make your life. Uniforms. Have you read the uniforms policies?
Yeah, I have, man.
10.1. So 10.1 is a dedicated chat channel in the server if you want to talk on a character. So let's just say you are, I don't know, you're playing civilian right now, and you guys want to have a little chat about something that's not related to the game. You guys can definitely with a fellow officer. Okay?
Yeah.
Obviously, you're not above the law. Don't break the laws. I don't wanna catch you doing like Mach 9 on the fucking road. Okay? Without your lights on.
Yeah.
Right? So you always have a reason why you have your lights on and why you're breaking fucking speed out there. Okay? Obviously, listen to your higher ups, respect every officer. Listen, just respect everybody in the game. Everybody's kind of chill. Everybody, just trying to have fun. Right?
Yeah.
Do you have any questions?
No, not right now.
So, did you read the vehicles?
Yeah, yes, yeah.
Vehicles repairs. This isn't. Do you own a vehicle in here?
Yes, I do.
Uh,
I have a lot. I don't know.
there's a Challenger. You have the Jeep, the Challenger.
I think that's one of them.
Okay. So this doesn't count for you because you have your own vehicle. But we do ask repair. So we do ask that you always keep your vehicle clean and repaired at all times. And to do that, just drive back to the police department that's assigned within that section, and you can store your vehicle and call it back. Okay? Right? That's don't store your vehicle in the middle of the road. Call it back in the middle of the road. Just make sure to drive it back to the police department and get it repaired back.
Okay.
Red weapons. This I will let you screenshot this. This is the loadout you must have when you're in session. Can't use a golden AK or a bazooka. Okay. Now
Okay.
you can configure your loadout in your MOC or in any weapon storage you have in your business. It's totally a preference for you to configure the loadout and remove other weapons. If you decide not to, just make sure you're not pulling it out during the scene, okay?
Okay.
Obviously, grooming, no face tattoos, short hair if possible. Just no mohawk, okay?
Okay.
Your beard must be a clean shave, okay? Very clean shave or well made. Have a beard, have a shave, have a block shave, but make sure.
All right.
Any questions on that?
Yep.
So we will go through 10 codes. I will get you to iterate a full sequence of a traffic stop. I don't expect you to be perfect at much, but I do want to hear how confident you are in saying it and how clear you can say it. Okay.
Okay.
So I'll let you take the screenshot. These are the 10 codes that we often use during shift. Let me know when you get it. Let me know when you got it.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Okay, I'll let you take this one as well.
I got it.
I'll let you take this one as well.
Gotcha.
And this one.
Got it.
Here. So, like I said, these are your usual 10 codes that you'll be using on the server. Obviously, there's a lot. I think we go up to 100, but these are the most common ones that you screenshot. So, in game, when you're playing, make sure you have it accessible near you, because I don't expect you to memorize it, right? So, if you have it near you, you can access it while you're, while you're working.
Okay.
Few codes here to pay attention to. So 27, 28, and 29. So these are checks in which when we have a dispatch. So we don't always have dispatch in game, but when we do, we would like to try and give her the activity to be a dispatch. So for example, if you were at a traffic stop and you needed a driver's license check, you would, transmit yourself to dispatch with what's your call sign? 146.
Yeah, 146.
So you would be like 146 to dispatch, need 1027. Respond back to you asking for the name, right? Or give the whole transmission. So in your case, your name is what's your name? Orv? Jason Jarton Orv?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is obviously a complicated name, so you have to spell that out. But let's just say Nathan. That's his name. Nathan, last name Nathan. So you would go like 146, dispatch 1027, regular spelling Nathan, regular spelling Jason, right? And then obviously if the name's too complicated, you'd spell it out. Okay. So on and so forth for 1027. Okay. In the case you don't have dispatch, it is your job to check the plate, the license, and if there's a warrant. Okay. You don't have to say those codes. It's just when you pull over somebody, you're the one that's going to be doing it. Okay.
Yeah.
Here, these are pretty much basic. Just read through them here. When you get a chance, just read through them and memorize them. We're going to go through them while we go on the train. Important stuff here. So signal. So you're gonna notice 1041, 1042. That is beginning of your shift, end of your shift. Okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna notice here there is 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Okay. So if you were to go on the break, which is, this is not a really big deal. You got something to do, just go on the radio yourself on 5. And you're on break with this, right?
Yeah.
If you were to come back from your break, you would call yourself 10-8. Okay, you're back in service, right?
Yeah.
So here in the signals, it's kind of shortcut. You're gonna notice signal 41 and signal 42. It's kind of shortcutted where it's a 10-8 and a 10-41. That means you're on shift, and a 10-7 and 10-42 are off shift. So essentially, when you clock in, you do like 1-146 and 6. Right? It's just a shortcut instead of saying 1041 and then 1080. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Signal 100, very important. If you hear this on the radio, you don't use the prompt for anything pointless unless it's an emergency traffic. Okay.
Yeah.
Code 0, very important. If your game was to crash, your headset died, your controller, whatever, you got a tsunami at home, and you're in the middle of a traffic stop or whatever scene you're on, calling code 0 is important so we know you're coming back. If we don't hear you or see you say code 0 anywhere, right? We will leave the scene and that's it. Okay?
Yeah.
Obviously. So code 1, 2, 3, very important. Code 1, no lights, no siren. Code 2, use lights, no siren. Code 3, lights and siren. The reason why this is important is it's good to know. For example, let's say I was to call you for backup. I'm on a undercover investigation, and I need additional units in the area, but I can't let you ring your siren while you're on the way to me, or else you'll fuck up the undercover sting, right?
Yeah.
So it would sound like, oh, I'm making 03 requesting 1032s to my location, code 2, right? So that means if you were to respond, you're responding with code 2. You're just using your lights, no siren, right?
Okay.
And if I was to ask you for code 3, then, come with lights and sirens. If I ask you code 1, you don't come with anything, right? Now, if you don't come with anything, you still have to let people know that you're en route, even though it's a no lights, no sirens. Because somebody catches you flying and you didn't transmit anything, you're gonna get pulled over. Right? So if I ask you code 1, you just tell yourself one to get 146 from 1097 code 1. So that means we know there's a patrol vehicle that is en route somewhere at high speed with no lights.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Code 4, obviously pretty universal, means all clear. Code 5, treat that as a high penalty risk stop. Okay, I'm gonna risk stop. I'm we will go through training with this. Basically, in CAD, if you search up a name, there's red flags that show up, and it's treated as a code. You will learn in this training. So I will let you transmit just between me and you a regular traffic stop. So the sequence to it would be your call sign, and the code is 1011 for the traffic stop. You're going to invent any vehicle, okay? And you're going to invent any location. And in this exercise, you will not need backup, which backup is 1032. So what it should sound like this. So 15146, show me at a 1011 with a two-door silver muscle car. If there's a license plate, you read the license plate. With one occupant, no additional 1032 needed. Okay. So for this exercise, like I said, just your call sign, the 1011 code, invent the vehicle description, and invent the location where you are, and request no backup. Go for it.
Okay. 1L136, 1011, black Toyota, no license plate, no 1032 needed.
Perfect. So before you say no 1032, just put a location, because we want to know where you are too. In the case that you dispatch us, shots fired, you're down, we know where you were, and we know which perimeter to take, right? Okay, so just add a location before the backup, and you should go for it one more time.
I can fill in any location?
Any. Invent the location.
Okay.
Go for it.
1L136, the 1011, with a black Toyota, no license plate, near Target and San Andres, no 1032 needed.
Perfect. That's great. Good. Very good, very good. So it gets JITs. Obviously, when you go in training, you're gonna learn it a lot more. But with how you said this one, I'm very confident that you'll be okay.
Okay, thank you.
So these are the Miranda rights. I'll get you to screenshot this as well. You should have this accessible on your time.
Okay.
Perfect. So when you read Miranda rights in the server, it's 3 times until they comply. Because the first time, sometimes they won't reply back to you. And as such, there's a question in the bottom. Do you understand these rights that I have just read to you, and with these rights in mind, you wish to speak to me? They have to reply back to that. If they don't reply, you have to say 2 more times. And if they don't reply after the 3rd time, well, guess what? They're still going to go to jail, and this time you just don't speak to them. Okay?
Yeah.
If they say yes, they wish to speak to you, then that means your ride to the police department, you guys can have a conversation. Okay? That's just it. Right? Because part of the Miranda rights, anything you say it will be used against you, right? So
yeah.
Okay. So I'll have you read the rights just once. Go for it when you're ready. So it's the 2nd paragraph.
Okay. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you by the state of San Andreas. Do you understand these rights that I have just read to you? And with these rights in mind, you wish to
Perfect. As you keep saying this, you will get faster and faster. You won't even have to read it.
Okay.
So, radio transmissions. I obviously don't expect you to be like the other guys in the server that have been here for a while, but eventually you'll get so fast you won't even understand what you're saying. Okay? So the general rule is not more than 15 seconds. You get your message out there and you get it delivered. If ever you choke up in your transmission, just release the button on your radio and, recover, rethink about what you're going to say, and go again. Right?
Yeah.
Because we don't want you going like, in that moment, an officer could be shot and, they can't transmit if you're holding the line.
Yeah.
Okay? So don't worry. You'll mess up, bro. You'll mess up 100%. and the moment you mess up, just release the button and rethink, recollect, and go again. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
So citation and impound logs, and we'll add arrests to this as well. Okay. So when you fill out an arrest, a citation, um, or warrants or bolos, anything you put on the CAD. So have you got set up in CAD?
Yeah, I think I have. Yeah.
Perfect. It's like the police computer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. So anything you put there, anything you document there, has to be documented in Discord as well. I'm gonna obviously train you on that in the next training class. But I just want to let you know that there's two places that has to be put. There's two locations where you have to log anything you do. Okay.
Okay.
In-game interactions. The quickest way to explain this is just whatever the game cannot action for us, we have to write it in this Discord channel. Okay. So in the server,
Yeah.
you're gonna see that there's a in-game interactions channel, and that's where everybody puts the actions that the game cannot replicate. Okay. So such as
Okay.
cuffing, uncuff, grab, pin down, surge, right? All of that we write it in Discord. Okay.
Okay.
Now I know all of this sounds a little crazy, but the civilian side also has this orientation, just like how you're having it. So they also have set rules for themselves. Okay.
Okay.
Do you have any questions in what I just told you?
No, I don't.
Okay, man. So that is it for the orientation. That will consider your ride along with one. Right. If you
Okay.
have any questions at all about what any slides, just my DMs are open to you. Just reach out. Um,
Okay. I will.
and I will have you update your availability on that Google sheet I sent you for
Mhm.
tomorrow, so you can let me know
Okay.
what time are you available for training?
Yeah, I am.
What time today?
I can do 11 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Perfect. Looks like you might be a solo in the class this time around, so everything should be much quicker.
Okay. That's good.
I will put you here for tomorrow. And you said 11, correct?
Yeah, 11 a.m.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna add you right now on PlayStation. Just when you log on, just accept me. That is JRVIST, right?
Yeah.
Oh, there's VRVISYT. My bad. Got you right there. Okay. So, do you have time right now are you playing right now? Is that your free time right now? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I can play right now.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you to do a few things. Wait, just one thing actually. If you go to the gun range, okay, and you go to the gun store with a gun range, sorry, start a shooting range session with just yourself. Put the aim to free aim, all right, and put the targets to random targets.
Okay.
You need to shoot 30 rounds, and your accuracy has to be 97 to 98.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to send this to you in your personal DMs as well. So this will shortcut things tomorrow. That way you can be rifle, pistol, and shotgun certified. Okay,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
I'm going to write it here: pistol, 3 shots, rifle. Okay. Once you completed that, send me a screenshot, and then tomorrow when we do our training, I'll validate you for it. I'll certify you for it. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
As far as instructions as of right now, just do that, and it'll be one thing out of our plate tomorrow. And that's it, man. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So I'll wait for your screenshot, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Have a good night.